Hi guys, Blisk here. Welcome to part 5 of my Let's Play of Deus Ex. Basically, we are continuing with the second part of New York. It's quite a big, it's not really a hub, but it's an area, there's lots of side things to do, lots of places to go and people to talk to and quests and things. So, we haven't actually done the main mission yet. That's going to be the very last thing I do because it kind of ends the, it takes you back to it takes you out of this area, and then things in this area change when you leave. So, I'm going to do one of the side quests I haven't done yet, and that side quest is I'm going to help Smuggler's Friend, so I can get that scope mod from Smuggler on the cheap. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm just going to check my goals so I can see. Yeah, look, see, primary goals: find the NSF secret generator. Paul's team will raid the warehouse when the generator is destroyed and the EMP field goes down. And secondary goals: rescue his friend, Smuggler's Friend, forge chick from a secret lab in the sewers. Sewers are accessed by the grates in this street. Easy mode. And obviously I can display the previous goals of this mission. It says a long mission because it, all the way back to the start of when we got to the docks at Castle Clinton. I'm just gonna check my skills, if I can upgrade anything. Not at the moment. Cool. So, without further ado, let's kick some arse. Again, just fantastic how much the HD textures really make a difference. This wall here, and things like that. I mean, they do jar horribly with a couple of models, but it's just fantastic. So, it's a multi-tool. So the bypasses the electrical panel, turns the red beams of death off. So we're going to open this locked panel here, and inside this will be a keypad, of which we do not know the code. But that other one I turned off, also turned off that beam there, which is fantastic. Cool. Some more ammo for the assault rifle. And some more ammo for the assault rifle. Data cube 2167 is the code to this place. A med kit. And we're full up, but he had some lock picks and multi-tools, so that's pretty cool. That guy there, black armor, a new type of enemy. Really don't have this, don't have different abilities, or they're not, those types aren't particularly better than normal NSF guys, but they usually are better equipped and they usually have better weapons, better equipment, so they're more likely to have something that will really hurt you. I am on full health and I've got full med kits. I can't really do anything about that. I'm going to drop... I'm not a fan of grenades in this game. I do keep some lambs occasionally, but usually I'm not really a grenade user. So, we got the code, it was 2167. So remember, gun turrets, unless you've set them to actively attack enemies, they don't actually attack you unless you set the alarm.
These tunnels aren't on the New York City sewer maps. Weird. I have no information on what you might be getting into. This seems worth following up.
So Alex shakes from there, he's like, ooh, I have no idea what you're doing. Now, you might not be able to hear it, but in my headset I can hear the fake camera noise. So the camera just behind this door. I mean, I know from experience there is a camera behind this door, so I'm going to wait until it turns away. I'm going to sneak under it. That is looking away. It's turning back around, so we'll sneak under it. While it's turning around, we'll go. And now, one of the bugs is I've accessed that security terminal. While I'm accessing it, I am standing up. The camera would normally see me, but because I'm accessing something, it doesn't see me. Which is pretty cool. I'm going to turn that turret to enemies. I'm just going to turn all the cameras off. We've got no extra options here, so that's what we'll do. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to assault everyone here. I'm going to start off by capping this guy in the face. Get ourselves a headshot. Skill bonus. And do the same to this guy here. Probably not going to like it. So set the alarm. He's missing me quite horribly. The good thing about a sniper rifle is it is a one-shot disable to humanoids. If you fire at them, they will hit him. Did a no scope, a literal no scope there. It's hard when you haven't got full rifle skill, and I haven't got the mod on it. I might download that mod for the next few videos or something. The mod that it basically increases the scope size around this. Because obviously this game was designed with computers with a lot smaller, screens, so therefore like smaller resolutions in mind. Don't think that was all of them, however. Let's prod this guy.
Say this guy can just disappear with.
Well, I fucked that up completely, didn't I? Missed my first two, and I missed that one somehow. Didn't get much for my troubles, to be honest. So again, with the shift mod, obviously the bodies will drop random weapons, so it is worth looting everyone. So nice computer code. We've got hacking, so we don't need it, but it's nice to have it. Let's do the bodies, and I got 50 skill points as well for going over to here. So, let's continue on with rescuing Forge Sheik, whatever his name is. So we'll hack the security terminal. So if your hack bar runs out, by the way, you get any alarms that are attached to that piece of equipment get set off. And it also zaps all of your bioelectrical energy. Now this doesn't matter really much on this difficulty, but on harder difficulties you will find yourself using or needing to use orgs all the time, and you will find yourself unable to have any bioelectrical energy. I'm going to leave that weapons crate. I know from experience that it carries cigarettes. Coughing nails when you've just got to have a cigarette. No thank you. I know from experience it has a box of 10mm ammo, and I have 11 clips of 10mm ammo. It is not something I'm running out of anytime soon. This door was unlocked. We turn this turret, turn that camera off, and we also turn this turret against enemies. So remember, 2 and 6, 7. We can hear a camera. So I'm just going to open this door here. There's probably an enemy behind here, so I'm just going to be careful. So we can poke out and see where he is. There he is.
Definitely someone.
He's probably going to try and turn on the alarm. He didn't get there in time. Most likely because, well, yeah, you can see the bullet casings that just disappeared. Turret finished it, which was fantastic. Again, really cool. You can pick up darts that you miss.
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here. But considering what the smuggler said, I would imagine this is where they're holding his friend, Forge Sheik.
Alright, let's turn these cameras off, they're annoying me. Oh, and that guy did see me. That was an epic, very, very lucky headshot on my part. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to get some attention. going to lose some skill points probably to the gas killing him. On the realistic mode, you have to really, like, on the harder difficulty, you need to lure them out. And you need to get them to soak up all the gas. A, it saves you ammo, and B, they don't kill you. How useful is that? There we go. Don't think there's all of them. But you have nothing. Some credits and some cigarettes. And I'm going to use that kit as well. Some shotgun shells and a bioelectric cell. There's probably some guys in here still. A guy into the head. Headshot with the assault rifle. Not a hard thing to do if you just point blank it in their face, to be honest. Books. More books. The man, or was that the man who was Thursday? Yeah. Gonna hack this computer, see what's going on. Yeah, interesting. Some cool stuff on there, and also you've got the cool little like Easter egg there with the like the company picnic thing that's going on. I'm just gonna actually log into this. I want to read that middle one again. I want to see if that door is 2167. Again, it's the same code. Gonna see if this little thing here had the thing that allows me to open that door. Open that door as well. Did it open the armory door? It did open the armory door. Perfect. Don't need the code after all. Aha! Now, what do we get in here? Let's have a look. Rockets. WP rockets. Okay, so white phosphorus. White phosphorus is insane, and basically in this game, if there's a bunch of enemies in a small enclosed space, you fire a white phosphorus on the floor, they're all dead. Law, again, Law has a ridiculous splash damage range and ridiculous damage at all of its splash damage range. It is, however, extremely dangerous. There are very few areas in the game where you can make use of it. It would be great. It's great to have a Law later in the game when you face some really toughish enemies. Right now it's not really a problem, but that Law is so stupidly placed. It's there to get players killed right at the start of the game, because that's exactly what it will do. It will 100% get players killed because they'll fire it somewhere where they think they are safe from it, and they are wrong. They are very, very wrong. They think they can survive a Law in a closed-off space. I believe.
You must be Ford Check.
Ford Check. There we go.
Who are you?
Smuggler sent me. Who's holding you here? I don't recognize the uniforms of the soldiers.
I don't know. They're private security for a biotech company or something. They had me doing antibody work.
Corporate security isn't usually outfitted to fight a ground war.
They're doing experiments on people. They don't want anybody finding out.
Okay, so we've killed everyone, so we don't have to worry about him. Make a break
for it. I'll protect you.
Here I go.
So it's all safe. So we don't even have to worry or follow him, because we know we've killed everyone. I think that's just the yeah. So biohazard. So we're just gonna see what's in here. Lockpick. Weapons crate under here as well. Secondary goal completed. He managed to make it. He literally makes it when he gets to like the area with the bridge. So there aren't really many ways you can do this. This mission is very, very linear. All the enemies are in straight corridors. Don't let that fool you. There are like a few different ways to get into this place, and you know, you can approach that last little room in different ways. However, it's you know, there are like later on in the game, it gets a lot better with that kind of thing. Missions become a lot more varied. I'm just thinking which way to go. To be honest, I'll go right back out this way because not down there, here, because this crate, sorry, this corridor, this way, because where I went against the like, because Smugglers is like nearby to this crate on the street, nearby to the not crate, sewer grate, that's it, yeah, nearby to this sewer grate, it's closer to this one than the other one, so we run over to Smugglers, which is right over here, and get that scope mod and slap it on something, don't know what yet.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Password, Bloodshot. Oh, no lift. Ah, there we go, call lift. Switch. Ding. Ah, missed the right prod charge up there, it's fine. We can go back up this lift anyway. This is probably the way I want to go in the end. Turned off those beams earlier, and there's nothing here to loot. We've looted it all already, because we've been hit before.
I got your friend out.
Ford. Is he all right?
Fine. You were right about those troops. Definitely not NSF.
They're the CIA. They capture people and use them for medical experiments.
I wouldn't go that far. You said you'd make it worth my while.
Since you helped Ford, I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 700 credits. A bioelectric cell for 250, or some light amplification goggles for 1125.
Here's the thing, okay, the scope was 2100 before, it's 700 now. That's disgustingly cheaper than it was before. 250 is still a bit expensive for the bioelectric cell, considering they're everywhere. If you want to use the light amp goggles, they are quite useful in niche situations. If you want to use them, 1125 is pretty decent, not the 350 that was 3500 that was before. 700 for a scope is fantastic. It's one of the rarer mods.
I'll take the scope for 700.
And also, once you've got X amount of scopes,
see you later.
Hey, and thanks again.
No problem.
You don't need any more once you've got X amount of scope mods. The only thing I can put the scope on at the moment is my 10mm silenced pistol. I believe this. I believe the GEP gun. If I just equip it, or put a scope on it, and I can't. Oh, I've got a scope on the crossbow, and obviously the sniper rifle has its scope, and I don't think I can put a scope on this now. So, it's just we've got to keep hold of this then until we get another weapon that can use it. Really, already have enough prod ammo. That's fair enough. Should probably use the prod more, to be honest, in close combat. Sign him up for the NIGs. Wow, you don't find anything. Mailbox. For some reason you can highlight it. Well, you've seen me walk around here in the previous video. I don't know where that car
We'll take it from here.
would have even considered going. I guess through the tunnels where the New York police cops were. There was a code for this, wasn't there? Let's see if it's in our goals notes. What was the code for that? What was the code? 3316. No. Let's see if there was another one we had. Let's have a look. I don't remember the code for that one, and I don't know if I can go. I'm gonna go this way and see what happens if I go this way. Might have to go back. I might go back the other way. There's a way I prefer to go. I prefer to go across the rooftops. Let's see what happens if I go this way. Can I get to the roof here? Yeah, I can.
Watch for
Yeah, that's fine.
lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach.
Let's have a look at this image then. Guards are those. Yeah, so you can see like there's guard. So it's showing you where all the guards are. So there's gotta go on top of this building. Okay, cool. So at least you can pick that up without the strength enhancer. So a lamb. There's lambs all down there. Like if you want to go across there, there's lambs every fucking where. Right, I always quick save for lambs. There we go. Might as well keep a lamb or two. Broke the newspaper. There's a lamb there, there's a lamb next to an explosive barrel, so you know, fuck you and everyone you own and love if you even think about going that way. Clear there. And there's more lambs down that wall. There's one there, I think, as well. And obviously one there, so lots of lambs. If you're curious, go onto YouTube and search. There's a Deus Ex YouTube video called "Silence of the Lambs" (LAM). It's worth checking out. So there's a guy up here usually somewhere. Oh no, this one is on the next building or two over. There he is, there's one there, look. There's one there. So we hit that guy. So all we're going to do now is we're just going to wait. We're going to wait for me to get the skull. The good thing about the shifter giving you skull points when you kill people is you can see when you can pop your head back. Oh, he spotted us, but we've hit him beyond what the range of this should have been, but we just aimed up a little bit. Should get some points for that. Should be a distance bonus when he dies as well. Ah, it didn't register. Oh, well, fuck you. No skill points for me, apparently. I guess shooting a guy with the trank massively out of what the range of the trank should be. It's a little bit. So, there's a couple more. Go down there. He is in range. Cool. Just gonna wait until we get the skill points or whatever. I don't know where he is. And there's one more guy down there. We saw him a minute ago. So, Gladiol 6 ammo. Gladiol 6 ammo. Ballistic armor. Which is great for defending against shock horror, sniper rifles. Not if they hit your head. And on this difficulty, it is the easiest difficulty, but they can luckily one-shot you if they hit you in the head. Thanks for the free skill points, I guess. Climb up the same, down the same ladder I just climbed up. What's going to here? What's going on here? Okay, skill points. Oh look, medkit. And pod charge there. It's fine, don't need that. I saw it was in there anyway, so that's cool. Basically, GG free skill points. A little bit of platforming going on now. Very careful. There's that guy's body down here. I hit with a trank. There he is. So apparently I set off some sort of booby trap that I have never encountered before. I didn't even know that there was a booby trap there to set off. I'm just gonna see where the reload was. Where did I reload? Here's a reload. Let's see if we can find what that trap was. Or what was set off. Let's see if we can find that again. What the fuck was that I set off?
Take him out.
The bastard throws a lamb at me. I didn't even know that there was a guy there. Well, now we can definitely quick load because now we know where there's a guy. We know why that guy. I can't believe that there was a guy up there.
Wait, quiet.
Oh, holy smokes. 30-06 ammo and a lamp. So no wonder, I can't believe, to be honest, I am extremely surprised it didn't kill me the first time with that lamp. I'm extremely fucking surprised it didn't. How's distance bonus on that guy? Oh yeah, now the NSF have definitely, like, obviously started using proper equipment, so they've stopped using pistols and most of them switched to sort of headshot with his back turned. Don't never turn your back until you see you don't turn into fresh. Yeah, I completely forgot about that guy. It's down here, some more stuff down there we can shoot with a sniper rifle. Pick the poor sons off from a distance. Right, let's go. Good old crouch technique. Crouch jump technique. Medkit. It might be worth actually using healing everything and picking up a medkit there. Actually, it's a good idea. Break some glass. find anyone there's no one up here to come and investigate that, so it's fine. Bioelectric cell, always good to have them. Again, medkit. I think that's everything in here. Cool. Some glass. It was nice to not have glass. So almost there. This is the warehouse. With the this is the warehouse we've been looking for. It's got the big antennas on top of it. This is the big shebang. So what we do want to do though, before anything else, is we want to be taking off some sons of bitches from a distance. So we're going to go back up here. Hit this guy's ammo up. Is that cola? Okie dokie. And then what we're going to do, if we can, can't do it from there, that's fine. We're going to pick some things up from distance while we've got the ammo for it. Dogs, you don't meet them very often in this game. This is actually one of the very few times you meet the dogs. But they are, like, they hurt like fuck. So, like, taking them out from a distance like this is just absolutely good sense. And also, when you're down here, they okay, has that guy really got a lamp? Ah, let's do something funny. Let's throw a couple of lamps in. A lamp. That was a bad throw. That was a bit better. The lambs blew some stuff up. I think we turned that dog into Gibbs. Which is a bit unfortunate, really. Don't think there's anything else. So we have that. And quick save. Cool. Slammer, I think we're full on slammer. Going to go anyway. Nope, apparently not. That's convenient steps there, otherwise I as a character wouldn't be able to get out. Cute. And cute.
Keep looking. Something funny.
So loads of dogs. Ah, there we go. So, two ways to approach this. Down below, and if I'd went through the trench with all the people, I'd have had to fight all of them. Or, what, you know, all the stuff that's going on here. So, there's two ways to do this. So what we're going to do, is we're going to just sneak up here. No, it comes up here like this. Ah, that guy's run down, he's probably going to alert all his teammates. Ah, bastards. Soon know if he does though. Because
Keep that sound, piece of cock.
when you set the alarm off, you pillock. He set his own alarm off by walking through his own alarm. So we're probably gonna have some more company in a minute. Yep, here's the other company that was on about. chest is hurting from the goddamn beating that I got from the trank. So we're just gonna use that. I'm gonna drop the SIGs, use a couple of those, and we're gonna heal ourselves fully. Cool. Oh, there goes the alarm. So whilst I have used a fair amount of assault rifle ammo, it doesn't matter because so many enemies throughout so much of the game have assault rifle ammo, and same goes for the shotgun. That you can just find, like, you're never ever short.
God damn.
Well, it's time for me to throw a spanner in the works. Are you ready? Oh my god, it's a generator. Oh my god. Explosions.
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Again, I'm just wrecking everything. Like, this game is so easy doing it like this. You literally, like, you clear out the top few levels, clear out this level, you fire a rocket down there, you blow the generator up, and voila, you've not only routed all the NSF forces down there or lost them so much health that they run around, but
30 credits says
but you can also do that and just wreck them. But I'm gonna click. Oh, hello. Oh wait, I know. Oh look. Thanks to the handy tooltip, I know it's not a real door. Lol, and a real mirror. So what's going on here? I've already got enough shotgun ammo, so let's go to this. Let's hack this little computer here, like a mouse. So, just so you know, in case you didn't realise what just happened, I turned off the generator's cooling systems, so it set off another explosion. You know, wrecked power generator, just got wrecked. It's worth exploring. There's a lot of things to explore. There's, like, you know, areas down here to explore and all this kind of stuff. What's that there? See all those aerial blue chaps? Look how cool this is. Cameras have a limited range. It's worth blowing the barrel up, just because. It's worth blowing the barrel up, because. What's with that? Always wondered that. It's very strange. It's worth blowing the barrels up because once the barrels are blown up, that one was leaking gas.
big guy. You can't hide for long.
I heard something.
Fuck off. Yeah, because the barrel was leaking gas, so it'd be a pain to go near it and do stuff around there anyway. Probably Kaiju when this burns. Woo. So if I blow the barrel up, they'll leak gas for a bit, it'll hurt, and then all I need to do is just flush the toilets, get some skill bonuses. Right, let's use stuff and get rid of what we don't want. The only problem with this, I mean, this was 2001, fair enough. No real mods have really addressed it. You can cheat and get unlimited inventory space. I don't like doing that, but you can do that. That's what you can do. Great there. This is the other entrance to the... God, camera right there, I didn't realise. Let's go to the other entrance and see what's going on. Now again, I'm doing this because of Shifter's randomised kind of what's on people's bodies. Let's use my health kits. It is worth just looking around, just because, like, one of them might drop a weapon mod or something, which will make all your guns better and all this kind of thing. Don't think there's anything else down here, to be honest. I mean, there's... Just gonna hide here. Just set this barrel off. There we go. There we go. And this again. Lamb. So that's really cool, as lambs there. Lambs are so useful in certain situations. Equip the lamb. Cool. The lambs. Let's go into the security terminal and see what's going on here. Again, this is another way you can sneakily sneak into the basement, hack all the stuff. There we go. Enemies. There we go. They're all off now. And aha! This is the main reason to come here. An augmentation canister containing speed enhancement or run silent. Fantastic. They both have awesome benefits, and Shifter changed it so that they have the same. I'll show you later. Some interesting stuff on the emails there. More fucking booby traps. It's ridiculous, really, how many booby traps there are here. But whatever, doesn't matter. So let's go outside, pick up all the ammo off all the bodies, and then we can... See that guy, look? The key, obviously, and he had a lamb. But he also, what else did he have? He had a lamb. And he had like credits, I think. And he had some other stuff. Like, it's so cool that he had like stuff. It's really good. All the stuff is good. Random sentry gun at the end. Don't think these guys ever have anything. One of the, I suppose it's like part depressing and part like kind of like fact in terms of like how like JC Denton and is ilk. Oh, there we go. operate is that it's all done at night. All of these missions are all at night, which makes a lot of sense actually, considering it, if you think about it. Don't think they have anything. Nope. Again, that's where we came out of. That's part way a ladder up to the roof. And again, there's nothing going on back here, I don't think. Nope. Oh, I had Simon in it, that big one. Heard it, had Zyme heard the little clink in the little bottle. So yeah, Zyme I suppose would have been useful. I mean, you can just run in a full frontal assault and, you know, wail on everyone, and it works. So let's talk to G. Herman and see what he thinks.
Manderly has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of this district.
I took care of the generator. How's the raid going?
They should have sent Agent Navarre. Your brother is timid like a child.
Did something go wrong?
You do not need to hear anything from me. Take the helicopter back to base. I am sure Manderly has planned a debriefing for the top agents.
Poor Herman. Looks cool though. All the metal and stuff. Very heavily augmentated.
I do not need assistance.
How do I need assistance?
The helicopter is waiting. Learn your lesson from Bao. A simple job. They have been doing the work of bots. You will be proud if you stay here with me.
He's right.
A simple job. They have been doing the work of bots.
So,
Last boarding call, Natco HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
let's go.
Let's go.
Just messaging someone. Bear with me 1 second. Cool. Clear's throat.
I'll take you back to the city after you check in with Manderly.
Cool. Yeah, okay, so we will check, we will do the rest of UNATCO here as well. I've shown you all around in my earlier video in part 2, I believe, so I'm just going to quickly go through everything. As I've mentioned before, if you come back to if you come back to an area multiple times, different things are around. So repair bots recharge your bioenergy. So yeah, it's just talking about the repair bot. Like, there's backstory. There's so much written backstory. Someone's obviously been hacking the security terminal, so repair bot's fixing the bastard. So let's close the door behind us because we're nice and polite, JC Denton. And Liberty Island is on lockdown, obviously.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderly for a briefing.
Cool, so...
Mr. Dent,
Yeah?
the prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderly, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderly's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
These guys, and they're called Bodyguard, but later on,
Do
well,
not
these guys
question the prisoners yourself. We will be waiting. I do not understand the reason for your delay. Interesting behavior, Mr. Dent. Do not question the prisoners yourself. Do not question the prisoners yourself.
odd people. Pretty cool though. I like them.
We lost a buddy of ours in the park in Hell's Kitchen. Guess there wasn't much you could do. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block. I better make my rounds. Liberty Island is off limits. The island has been declared a crime scene and will be the subject of a
Piece of
thorough
gossip.
investigation.
Anna Navarro likes your style. I bet you guys would make a nice couple.
Yeah.
Agent? Gunther says you guys really whacked some tails in the statue. They had us picking up the bodies you left in the statue. What a chore. Piece of gossip. Anna Navarro likes your style. I bet you guys would make a nice
So
couple.
again, these guys do change. That guy mentioned that he lost a buddy of his in the park. If I had gone the other
They've
way...
got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
So if I'd have gone the proper way and engaged those NSF right in the face, took the shots from my teammates from behind, and just killed everyone really quick before they killed any UNATCO troops, people like you a little bit better. But it doesn't really affect it that much, but it's nice to know. It's nice to see that it does change dialogue, which is really, really cool.
It's a living.
It's a living. So, let's do UNATCO number 2.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel. I know for a fact from when you were at the academy that you can do more than throw gas grenades and use a prod. They're full of it. If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel.
So yeah, some people are like annoyed at me for fucking up in Hell's Kitchen. It's not the end of the world. It isn't. I mean, they just say different things. You know, you're not really going to lose out on experience or credits or anything like that. I mean, we helped. I mean, it doesn't help that the UNATCO guys, the AI, your friendly AI and the enemy AI, are not very self-preserving. They will just... Oh, cool UNATCO music again. They will just run in front of fire and yeah.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office. Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Sometimes Scott says other things. Right. You know.
Piece of gossip. Anna Navarro likes your style.
Right. Raid all the rooms.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation.
So.
That's against protocol, Agent.
Reading? Fuck off.
I saw quite a bit of action today.
Corporal Collins.
I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write.
Now in this office, so trank darts. So we want to do the trank darts. I go into my office here. JC Denton, Bionic Man. Oh wait, JC Denton. JC. How is that not my password? Whatever, I'm just gonna hack it. How is that not my It's JC Denton, Bionic Man. Cool. So interesting. Break into here again. We're just going to use some lockpicks. The camera doesn't care about lockpicks. So we'll just pick the lock. In here is a recoil mod. Recoil mods are fantastic. Best gun to have the recoil mod on is, as you saw, the assault rifle, because its recoil is fucking all over the place.
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons.
With a new magazine. Woo. So let's check that image. Bob Page, well, a kind changed world, experts about world of unlimited bandwidth, resurgence in world terrorism, the future of business. And it says, I'm trying to see if it says a date on the bottom. No, but it says $4.99, Millennium, the future of business. Or before credit, before 99 credits, I guess.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
I'm gonna see if this guy reminds me hacking the ATM. Money is money, credits are credits. 750. Draw 750 credits.
Good to have you back. Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest of us. They told us to hang tight. Objectives were...
So. Again, janitor in here has left us some more stuff. Let's see if he's there. And we unlocked this earlier. It didn't have anything behind it this time, but it stays unlocked. We don't have to unlock it, which is fantastic. Nothing in here, but always check back. This isn't the last time we'll be back here, I promise you that much. So you notice how I'm ignoring Manderley's office because I can't.
We lost a buddy of ours in the park in Hell's Kitchen. Guess there wasn't much you could...
Carry on, Agent. Stop following.
They told us to hang tight.
I've already reported you once.
Shannon. Ah, dear. Two skill points are two skill points. If it means the difference between a skill upgrade and no skill upgrade, I know exactly what I'm gonna pick.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Carry on, Agent.
Carry on, Agent. Fuck off, Agent. See if Carter wants. See if I can grab anything from Carter.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got some 7.62mm rounds and a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, I can't tell you how great it is to be a part of UNATCO. You should have seen the fighting in Castle Clinton.
Yeah?
I cleaned the place out.
Went in shooting, huh? I guess that's what this agency is known for.
I never thought I'd see this much action in one mission.
In my day, international peacekeepers were citizens first and soldiers second. You can forget about that extra ammo. I'm only going to give you the multi-tools. I think you should concentrate more on mission objectives and less on the enemy body count.
Gives us the mod accuracy though. Less ammo, so scolded. Screw you, buddy. Screw you, guy. Once you upgrade certain things like accuracy to the max,
You've got your equipment. Now move out.
they really like. I'm just gonna hack stuff in a minute. How about this? It's like, you know, I don't make a living off this, so I can't, like, I have things to do and stuff. No one likes Gun for Herman. Interesting stuff. Look! Waha! So, very, very cool. ZHL.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent. Manderley says only senior staff members can.
It's fine. I'm going to interrogate the prisoners as well, so fuck you. motherfuckers. Ah, there's no one down there? Oh, I have to do it after.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Yeah, that's why. I need to go to Mandalay next. I'm just gonna go see Jaime Reyes. Yeah, some card doesn't like me. Which is a shame. Because I shot some people. Again, if you go on the completely zero deaths run, like if you go like everyone trank and prod and gas grenade and all that kind of stuff, he says different things. And then you keep one of the only lethal weapons you keep is the get gun for taking out bots and things. Left a multi-tool, and then we're gonna go. Is code 2001, which remember earlier. Biocell, nothing else in here, so we'll clean that place out. Just gonna hack this, see if there's anything interesting to read on here. So I mean, these videos are long. You know, this stuff you could go through way quicker, but I'm searching every video, searching every ammo crate, searching all the computers and all that kind of stuff. All of this stuff, I'm not even reading most of this myself. It's stuff that you can pause the video and read it if you want to. So from Rosie Cross, so the Oracle, and then some other things. So it's very interesting stuff. Ooh, it's all getting very much, you know, serious business from that first mission we had, isn't it? So med supply crate, med kit, and a med kit. So we have got that old canister. It's fine. While Reyes is over there, let's hack his computer and see what he wants. So, speed enhancement, run silent. So, 2 are speed enhancement and run silent. An agent can run like the wind and leap from the tallest building. Tech 4, an agent is completely silent. With regards to this, basically, you take the speed enhancement. Run silent is very useful if you are doing extremely useful if you are doing a no kill, you know, no alarm kind of run through. For mine, I want the jumping increase. That does become useful, especially in the later levels, where there's some more platforming, and if you want to take a more covert, like kind of platforming approach, you know, like doing the rooftops and that kind of thing, it's very useful to take the speed enhancement. So we're going to install the speed enhancement in the legs. It's also active, but I mean, I'll just show you what I mean by speed enhancement. It's at its first level at the moment, and then so that's how fast we're going. That's pretty cool. Oh, and also, if you activate it, falling damage is reduced. So it's good to upgrade it to a few levels. Same with the silent one as well, and then you can fall off stuff and not die.
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
Cool.
I knew what I was getting into when I joined up.
It's like a piece of ice.
Better I take a bullet than an innocent civilian.
He also said I lost my spleen.
Just doing my job, sir.
Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet. You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
Looks like it's gonna be a late night for both of us.
So yeah. So you don't get no augmentation canister from him. Just a couple of medkits in the closet. So it's a shame. Oh god, it's.
I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance. Be quiet. I am trying to listen.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
Oh god, they're talking about Paul?
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
Dun dun dun.
I cannot wait forever.
He will see you when he's ready.
Carry on, Agent.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me.
He seems like the
You aren't
trustworthy type.
needed, Agent.
Lol.
Manderley will give you your orders.
I am next.
No, you're not.
I am losing valuable time.
Mr. Manderley can see you now.
A little more decorum, please.
Mr. Manderley can...
I am next.
Right, let's get the key. Manderley's office key.
That's enough, Agent.
It's a book. Fuck off. What's that? Closet key.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each.
Nice.
You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station.
Awesome.
Good work
So,
across the
1,200
board.
credits. 1,200 credits.
Thank you,
is
sir.
1,200 credits.
Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
Dun dun dun.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
And stay away from the press this time, especially the tabloids. Do I need to quote the manual? Secrets are lives?
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
A new assignment. I think Agent Denton should handle the assassination.
Is there a problem? You lost your appetite?
His enthusiasm in Battery Park was exceptional. The courtyard of Castle Clinton was a graveyard.
It's kind of an exercise, you mean?
I think he will make a good assassin. We should give him the opportunity.
Cool.
You have your orders for Mr. Manderley. Get moving.
If you see your brother, send him my way. He didn't report back.
I am anxious to see one of the experimental agents perform.
You aren't alone, Anna. Don't forget to check in with...
Why are you still here?
It's nice to know that he is neutral, not green. This is interesting. So yeah.
Good luck, JC.
So I'm going to check with Sam Carter and Jaime just in case they give me anything new for a little bit.
They told us to hang tight. Objective.
I don't think that's the case though.
Looks like it's going to be a late night for both.
But I'll just check Sam Carter down here. So I'm almost done with this segment now.
Try to remember, people have rights. Don't just shoot everything that moves.
Also helipad dish for some reason in the armory. Ah yes, cool. Forgot about this. I can interrogate the prisoners. But you're not supposed to. Haha, but I can, and I want to. And it's funny. It's also got an awesome piece of
Manderley will
dialogue.
chew us out if he finds
I
out you were
have
here.
One question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons, you think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of here, Denton. This is none of your business.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Go to
The
hell.
United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
Fuck off.
Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan, or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk. I am a patient man,
Ask me if I care.
but not that patient.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
You saw nothing, Denton. Report to the helipad.
What?
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Your turn. See what you can find out in Manhattan.
Your turn. So yeah.
The real plague eating at the minds of the American people is secessionism, regionalism, this new arrogance and sense of entitlement.
All of the insanity in the universe.
Once the bug bites, you've already lost the patient.
Once the bug bites. Shakara.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job?
I like how they wrote so much dialogue for you. You have to stand here. You can't interact with
Manderley
him.
will chew
He
us
doesn't
out if
come out
he
and
finds
talk
out
to
you were here.
You just have to stand here and wait for him to say these lines. The amount
Quit
of
screwing
interaction.
around.
Quit screwing around. I think there's a couple more things he says as well. That's just like, and they've done that for so many lines of dialogue in this game that we've recorded.
I don't think you're supposed to be
It's just
down here,
fantastic.
Agent.
Leave, damn it.
Leave, damn it.
Leave, damn it.
Oh, I think. See if he says one more thing. There's one more thing that get the hell out of here, Denton. But I'll see if he says it. Come on, say it. You know, you want to.
Quit screwing around.
Oh, fuck you. Fine. Whatever. So I'll drop us off at the start of the next mission.
Get moving.
It's a long mission. It's the airfield mission. There are set missions in terms of, like, if you dig through the levels, there are like maps for the various like this is like a second version of the UNATCO map and things like that. So there are like numbers of maps and missions, but it's not. They're not
this
really.
one turns out a little better.
They're not really like the flow. It's never like. I'll try and describe it. It's never like. Here's mission 2. Here's mission 4. Here's mission 8. Like. It's never.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Quite that clear cut. You always have.
I need a vacation.
You and me both, buddy. You know, you always have.
Good luck out there.
Like kind of a continuing story. It's never very jarring. I mean, the things with the UNATCO, you getting the money and that kind of got 4,708 credits, which is nice. It's nice. It's nice to have that, but like it's not necessary, and it is pretty cool.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference. Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside. Please do not keep us waiting. Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference.
Apparently not.
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Who cares? Here we go, Josh.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
I saw you earlier. You're the guy they sent into the subway station.
Yes, I am.
You don't look augmented. From what I heard, when it's dangerous, they send in soldiers that are all mech. Like 90% metal. I don't see why they don't just use robots.
She's got a good point, and they probably soon will be, to be honest. I'm just going to check. I don't think there was anything, but we'll check that later. Just going into the subway now. I think Castle Clinton is shut anyway. Let's go check. Yeah, the door's shut. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I know I do ramble, but I hope that if you are watching it by this point, you realise that what you're watching for is obviously you know, telling you a bit about the game and how it works and what's going on, and you know, it's something nice to have in the background. I don't make stupid noises. I'm not like one of those YouTubers who does that. So it's you know, nothing that's going to make you want to turn your headset down or take your headphones off. The next mission is the airfield mission, so that'll be in part 6. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, watch my other videos. I'll try and put them up as much as I can, as often as I can. And please stay tuned, and thanks for watching.